Teddy. I'm sorry.
It's Monday, it's a whole new week, it's a whole new waffle. It's the same old me. I've just put my washing on, as you saw, because I realised I hadn't done any washing for I don't know how long. Of my own, at least. And we're in the car. Me and Nat and Teddy. You can just about see it. There you go, there's a bit of Teddy. He has ripped his dew claw off again. It's not even the first time. I don't know how you're doing it, mate.
Not the first time, is it, baby?
But, so he's off. Is it a
weird
bit hail or is this? Oh, the blossoms blown off the trees already.
Yeah.
So the blossoms come through on the trees, and then with the high winds have taken it straight back off again. Yeah, so he's off to the vet. Last time, I'm pretty sure they clipped it and put something on it, like some kind of treatment on it to help it heal. Not sure. Anyway, Tammy's at work, so she rang up and got an appointment for him, and when she rang me to let me know of the appointment, and my phone didn't ring for some reason. My phone was right next to me and did not ring. And then when I looked at it at 9:15, I was like, oh, I've got a missed call from Tammy, that'll be about the vet. And I rang her, she said, oh yeah, the appointment's 10 o'clock. I was like, eek!
I know that she didn't think to ring me or anything.
So, yeah. So now we've had a frantic, oh my god, let's get moving.
Because that was at like 9:15.
Yeah. So we're off to the vet with Teddy.
Leave it alone, hun.
They've taken him out the back to have a look at him. Hope he behaves.
It's like Ted again now.
They have taken off the bit that was hanging, which we weren't able to do because it needed snipping rather than pulling or whatever. And also because we weren't brave enough, because Ernie dog is beyond us.
I'd like to pay someone else to do that.
Yeah. So he's had the bit of claw taken off that was ripped all the way up. And he's got antibiotics twice a day for 5 days, that'll be fun. And he's slightly too heavy.
He's a fat boy.
About half a kilo too heavy, so he's got to go on a little bit of a reduction. Farm Foods have got a banging offer. It's 10 packs of butter for £10. £1 a pack. Normally this is £2.50 a pack. So chuffed to bits with that. Or is it £2.50 or £1.99? I'm not sure. Either way, it's an absolute banging deal. He's going to pop in and see his mum at work. Nat's there. She's holding him because we don't trust him to cross the road. So she's going to take him in to see his mum at work. My wallpaper has arrived from TikTok shop for my bedroom. Very, very nicely modelled by Debbie, who's hiding behind it there. Yeah. look at my wallpaper. I'm gonna have pink leopard print all in my bedroom. And it's sticky back, so it's going to be awful. Back in the motor again. State of my hair. I put it up this morning because it's getting so long, it's driving me mad. But it's actually too short to go up properly, so now I've got a weird tuft. So yeah, Stuffed. Back in the motor again. Where are we going, Natalie? Because you wouldn't let me tell them.
Well,
You may have
this
noticed.
clip may not ever make it to the vlog.
You may have noticed in last week's waffle, I cut a clip very short because I said something. She was like, "No, don't tell them," because just don't tell them. But apparently, we're going to tell you now.
So, if I pass, you'll see this. If I don't, you won't. I am going to take my exam to be a doctor.
You're not. Nobody's letting you do any doctoring.
I am going to take my 11 plus.
A bit late. You're very plus.
I am going to take a hummus man out for lunch.
Will you stop it already?
I am going insane in the membrane.
Aren't we all?
Insane in the brain. I'm going to attempt my theory test.
She's going to take her theory test. She's going to pass her theory test. I feel very confident. You've done a lot of practices and you're coming out with a pass for, I would say, 99% of your practice goes, aren't you?
So if you see this bit, spoiler, I already passed.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Because failing's embarrassing and you people won't know about that.
Failing is not embarrassing.
It's for me. Well, you get 55 minutes for the test, but I've been using like 6.
Yeah, well, I want you to take your time over it and check your answers and be 100% certain of what you're saying. Don't dash it off in 6 minutes and run out and go, thank God that's over. I didn't say I'd need you to score 100%. I said I want you to be 100% certain of what you're saying.
Say me being 100% sure seems high. We go with like 8, 7?
No, I want you to be confident of your answers. You can be confidently wrong if you have to be, but I want you to be confident. So yeah, she's going to do that. I'm probably going to have a look around the range. And then it's McDonald's for either commiseration or congratulation, isn't it? One or the other. So, oh, hang on a second, he's pulling out. So if you're having a commiseration McDonald's, you get 1 nugget and a water.
I don't think that will cheer me up. I like a nugget. One pass, I get 60 nuggets.
60 nuggets, as if you could even eat 60 nuggets. You can't eat it. Yeah, so you can't eat a box of 9, so are you kidding? And I've also got to go to the unit.
Are we doing unit on the way? Because we've still got 35 minutes.
I don't think so. I think I'd rather get you to where you're going early than go, we've got 35 minutes, that's loads of time, and then have something happen that prevents us getting there on time. 35 minutes does sound like plenty of time, but you never know, do you?
Breathe.
You'll be fine. You will be fine.
I'm going to need drugging for me practical. Look at me.
You cannot be drugged to do your practical driving test. Sorry, I'm just a bit stoned. I needed something to help me through this. Yeah, fail. Don't bother getting in the car, madam.
I'm going to need some Valium.
She's going to be fine. We are here. She said, thank you, see you in a bit. Opened the door, closed it, and hasn't gone anywhere. Off you go. I love you. You'll be fine.
My heart's going to
go take your theory test.
Like this.
Go smash it. No, you have to actually get out of the car.
I'm not ready.
She's so ready.
I can do this.
You may not be emotionally ready, but theory testly ready, you are ready.
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
I can do it.
Let's do it.
You can do it.
Let's do it.
You can do it for me. Take this.
Our faces are similar, but not quite the same. Go on.
If you wanted to send me a gift, here it is again.
Go, or you'll be dwelling in the car.
I definitely need to pee.
I love you. See you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.
Get out so I can lock the doors.
I am out.
Shut the door.
Okay.
She's gonna be fine. She's back. Stop it, because I will pee myself.
I just heard the doors unlock.
I've had to leave them locked this time. No, she is actually going. Oh, I'm nervous for her, but she's going to be fine.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
She's back. She's back. Here's your watch, which you took off so you couldn't cheat. And she had. When she got in the car and went, hi, I was like, she's passed. I know she's passed. Oh, she's passed.
Look, on
Ooh.
the mark.
You need
One more
43
wrong.
to pass. You got 44.
Oh, I thought I needed 44.
No. And on the hazard perception part, the pass mark is 44 and score 59, so you banged that.
Annoying, it doesn't show me what I got wrong, I don't think. No. Because there was 2 questions. One
Number
I
of
can't
questions
remember.
wrong. One on vehicle and motorcycle handling.
That might have been... There was one that said you had back wheel skid and what to do about it, and I've never read anything about skid.
One on vulnerable road users. One on rules of the road. One on safety on your vehicle or motorcycle. And 2 on road and traffic signs.
I did tell you that signs were my weak point. Thank God it didn't ask me about the reflective studs on the motorway.
Well done.
Thanks. That was
Proud of you.
horrifying.
Celebratory McDonald's then. Not... Put your funniest wrong guess in the comments about where I am. It's been a couple of extremely slow days on the bay, so slow that I didn't even bother bringing a bag in with me. That slow. Ho hum. Another soggy dog walk, although they have at least filled in the hole in the road. They came and dug a massive hole in the road, a waterboard the other day. At least they finished with that. But yes, another soggy dog walk. Right, here is tonight's bag to be listed. Wakey wakey Mr. Laptop. Good morning on Tuesday. Not only am I seatbelt, not only am I running slightly late, but I have parked the car facing the wrong way for a school day. Damn it, Janet. What I'm going to do is turn in the road and drive back down, because getting up there and getting into that school snarl up is long AF. There we go. Oh. So yes, good morning on Tuesday. I'm running late. I'm not entirely sure how, because I woke up at a perfectly normal time and then lost some time. I was researching how one sets up fundraisers for something that I want to do. Lexi and the girls, and now Natalie as well, this drama group, they don't have any funds and they need some equipment, and I'm looking into ways of setting up a fundraiser for that, which I'm very much hoping you guys will get on board with. Although I am aware that I continually ask you guys for donations for one thing or another. But also I'm thinking hopefully I could get something going on TikTok about it, because people seem to be able to raise money through TikTok at astonishing speeds for good causes. So I'm kind of hoping that I can get something. Oh, I forgot there's triple flipping roadworks. Oh, I'm going to be late. The only good thing is that my boss will also be late, because she has to come the same way I do. No chance, not a chance. Okay, I'm going to go a different route to work. I managed to get out through the kindness of strangers, as who was that? I've always believed in the kindness of strangers. Was it Scarlett O'Hara? Oh, there's a reason I don't usually go this way, as you will see from the number of mountainous speed bumps that we will go over on this road. None of us go this way. They've managed to, these are traffic calming solutions, and it has calmed the traffic considerably, because you don't go this way unless you have to. Enormous speed bumps, you know, you're teetering on the top, you're like, I'm in the clouds up here. So if I go up here, then hopefully we can avoid the other primary school at the end of the road. So yeah, we've got a different route today. I don't know what I was saying before I remembered about the roadworks. Don't know. Oh, about fundraising and people raising money on TikTok. That's what I was saying. So yeah, people seem to be able to utilise TikTok and the huge numbers of people that use it to raise money for good causes very quickly on there. So I'm hoping that I can leverage some of that, because this drama group, they do a really, really good job for young people, and I think they deserve some help. That's why I'm late this morning. That's what, because I went down a rabbit hole of looking at how you register fundraisers and things like that. Obviously you can use GoFundMe, but they take quite a chunk in fees. But I found another platform for crowdfunding which says they don't take fees, so that might be better. And obviously before I go off like a bullet again, I need to speak to the guys who run the drama group and make sure that they're actually happy for this to be set up. I can't imagine they wouldn't be, but you can't just blunder around doing stuff without seeing if it's what people actually want first, can you? So yeah, I went down a rabbit hole of researching various ways of doing things, and then I looked at the clock and went, yeek! And here we are. But I have now successfully bypassed that traffic snarl up, so yay for that. I'm off to work, and I'll talk to you guys this evening. Guess who has managed to film absolutely nothing all evening? It would be me. We've had grocery bingo, and my neighbour Leo came over, who is great fun. He's a fairly new neighbour, he's great fun, and we had a riotous time and I forgot to film any of it, so there we go. I am now on my way to pick up Natalie and Lexi from the drama group, and drop Lexi home and bring Natalie home. And I forgot to film a single thing all evening. Suffice to say, I have not been very lucky at grocery bingo recently. My luck does not seem to be in. Even my bingo finds aren't very impressive. I've explained bingo finds to you guys before, I think. But just in case I haven't, the way that Tammy and I do it, we pay a fine. If you need one number and you don't win, you have to pay a fine for, jokingly, not trying hard enough. But the fines only go into our own savings tins and we use them for holidays. So the way we do it is, if you need whatever number it is, you have to pay the value of that number, plus 10p if you needed it for one line, 20p if you needed it for 2 lines, or 30p if you needed it for a full house. So for example, if you needed number 90 for a full house, you pay a fine of £1.20. And we top them up through each evening, and then at the end of the evening you have to pay that much into your fines savings tin. And we just use it to pay for spending money on holidays. It's just a little fun, jokey way of putting a bit of extra money away for holidays and joking about how rubbish we are at bingo. And my fines tonight are £10.20 something. I think they were. My slip of papers at home, I think it was £10.21 or something. So what it means is that if you're getting to the point where you need like number 87 or number 85 for the full house, you're like, oh god, I hope I win one of them, otherwise my fines are huge. And just, yeah, adds a little bit of extra fun. It doesn't sound much fun when I realise that as I'm describing it to you guys, it doesn't sound much fun, but that's the purpose. Right, I'm off to pick the girls up. Good morning on Wednesday. It's 10 to 10. I've had a lazy start today. I mean, I've sat here and paid some bills and answered some emails and paid the rent, which was always a bit painful, and done all those things. But I've not done anything. Got yesterday's makeup still on because I was a scumbag last night and did not take my makeup off. Oh, I'm getting worse about taking my makeup off. I've got to get back into the skincare. I've got that Wild Mint skincare stuff, and I'm supposed to do it every day. And I'm lucky if I remember to do it 3 times a week, which is hopeless because it's an everyday skincare routine. Anyway, hang on, put you there. And I'll take my makeup off while I'm talking to you. I need to dye my hair quite urgently, as you can see. I thought I had an open pack of these, perhaps I do not. I do. Yeah, quite an urgent need to dye my hair. So I'm going to put my hair dye on. I think Tammy's about to go out on the dog walk, so Anthony's just gone out and that's at work. The house is going to be quiet. Not that that makes any difference. It's not like I can't put my hair dye on in a house full of people. But anyway, I'm going to put my hair dye on. I'm going to come up here and tidy my room because it's in need of a tidy again while my hair dye brews. And then I think after I wash my hair dye off and sort my hair back out, I think we're going to go and have a roast dinner, because I haven't had a roast dinner with Aunt and Tammy for ages. So I think that's today's plan. Get my hair sorted out, because it is, yeah, bright white stripe going on back there. Get my hair sorted out and take it from there.
No one can tell me who I should be, how I should live, what I should feel. Doing just fine here on my own. I know that I'll be okay. I've been through hell and back again. Brighter days ahead. I've been through hell and back again. Don't underestimate me. No one can tell me how I'm supposed to grieve or cry like hell if that's how I bleed. No one can tell me how to carry myself. I love that man, set him free. I've been through hell and back again. Brighter days ahead. I've been through hell and back again. Don't underestimate me.
Checked the weather report and it says, although it's going to remain overcast all day, it's not going to rain and it should be windy. At the moment it's very still. But I've had my washing out and I'm hoping we're going to pick up with some wind to get it at least mostly dry. Right, and with Ed, who looks very smart today.
Well, it's first day of the year really. It's not big thick woolly jumper weather, is
Yesterday was lovely, but were you at work all day yesterday? I was stuck in work looking at it through the window.
I went out yesterday and Nat went shopping.
Admiring the lovely weather through the bloody window yesterday. Sore point. Sat there going, it's a really nice day.
No, working all day tomorrow. No, yes.
So yeah, we're going for a roasty dinner. I think I had something, we're going to Sanitation, I think I had something from them offering a 40% off or something, but I don't know.
I don't have the app at the moment because when I got a new phone, I lost all my apps and I haven't downloaded it, probably because we haven't been since I got
We haven't been
the new
anywhere,
phone.
have we?
No.
What do you think how often we used to eat out?
Yeah.
We used to eat out, I would probably say 3 to 5 times a week. We'd be sitting in a pub somewhere. But then of course I wasn't working, which makes it sound, if I wasn't working out, we were paying for it. I was working from home. I wasn't stuck in work all day, you know.
I can't remember actually the last time we went out for food.
No. I get McDonald's when I had McDonald's with Nat on Monday when she passed her theory test. But apart from...
I don't think it's been this year.
No. I go out with Mum on a Thursday, but apart from that, not very much. Not very much out in restaurants where you have to behave and eat nicely.
Remember the last time we...
Just sit in the car and stuff food into my mouth like a feral beast.
That sounds familiar.
Right, roasty dinner. Right, I have got these 2 bags of stuff to photograph for eBay. So that's what I'm going to do next. It's not a flattering jumper, is it? I don't care, I like it. Right, I need you, you're the camera. Tammy has gently pointed out that the last few bakes that I've made have all contained things that she either doesn't or can't eat. So I'm making her some chocolate chip muffins. I can't see now because the glasses are so steamed up. Oh. Maybe that'll cheer Tammy up a bit because she was not happy about the sultana shortbread. This one got a bit misshapen, so it seems rude not to try it. Plus, you need to know if you've poisoned people, yeah? Oh, that's hot. Really hot. Good. Not poisoned. It's Wednesday, as you know, because it's been Wednesday all day, and I normally do the Happy Mail on a Tuesday, but what with work yesterday and then bingo and whatever, I just didn't get it done, so I need to do it today so I can post it tomorrow. And the name that's come out today is Kelly Cook. So I've pulled up Kelly's email that she sent me back in January, and she says that some of the things she enjoys are reading, YouTube watching, crafting. She's got 3 wonderful fur babies, and that she is absolutely obsessed with trolls. So I just happen to have about my desk this little fellow. So he is going to go winging his way on to Kelly. Now, this is what we used to do with trolls when I was a kid. We used to twist their hair up into a point like that. And then shake it back out again just for the fun of it. And then I would make them I'd try and give them ponytails and Anyway, I think this is possibly vintage. It says on the bottom, Ross, which means it's an original troll rather than a fake. And then there's a sticker that I cannot read. The writing is too tiny on the sticker. So I'm going to send Kelly the little troll. And then I'm also going to send her a coaster with just one more chapter on it. Look at that gorgeous design. It says just one more chapter. So I'm going to send Kelly that one. And I'm going to send her a bookmark. I love these bookmarks. I use these ones all the time because they're very slimline. But I think that I can't get this packet open. Bear with me, good lord. So it's a bookmark and it says on it, "A reader lives 1,000 lives." And then there's a little feather on this end and a picture of a feather there. So now I've dropped the packet. I can't get it. I'm going to fall off the chair. The chair's scooting off backwards. As much as I bent down, the chair kept getting away from me. Okay, so I'm going to send these out to Kelly with one of my note cards. Where did I hide those last week? They're there. One of my little hello note cards. I'm going to send those out to Kelly, and then I need to do a second Happy Mail this week because I'm going to send something else to Sarah because of hers getting put in the recycling bin last week by the idiot every driver. So let's get this one done and then let's see what we can find for Sarah. Okay, I've been rummaging through my box of goodies that I keep for Happy Mail. I buy things when I see them and I think, oh, somebody might like that. To find something for Sarah. Now, Sarah, as I told you guys last week, she likes Disney cross stitch. Well, I think it's a week before actually, because I didn't do one last week. But anyway, you know what I mean. She likes Disney, she likes cross stitch. She does diamond painting and Lego and loves photography. And I didn't have much in my box of tricks that would fit the bill, but I did find a cross stitch kit. So I am going to send this cross stitch kit to Sarah. I think it's a very nice pattern. I hope she likes it. And then also in my little box of goodies, I've got these gorgeous little worry bears. Now, something that Sarah said in her email makes me think that there might be times when she has moments of doubt, perhaps moments of worry, and so I'm going to send her this little worry bear. There's a little card and it says, "My little worry bear, when things get tough and you feel like you're on your own, hold me tight because I am here. You are not alone." I think they are the cutest little bears in the world. They're tiny little jointed teddy bears in a little bobber hat. It's got a massive tag on the back. Now, I nearly removed that tag thinking, oh, that's huge, but perhaps Sarah would prefer to remove it herself. I don't know. I'll leave that on there in case Sarah wants to take it off. But isn't he cute? So a tiny little worry bear. And he comes in his own little gift box with a window so that you can see out, which I thought was a nice touch because, you know, you don't want him to be squished in there. So I'm going to send these two to Sarah. It was Every that put it in her recycle bin. So this time I'm going to send it by Royal Mail in the hopes that her Royal Mail delivery person is more sensible than her Every delivery person. I'm going to write her out a card and pack those up for her now. I'll get another postage label, send it by Royal Mail this time, and fingers crossed it gets there. So, I'm not sure if it's last week's waffle or the week before when I was trying on the uplift bras that didn't uplift. I think it was the week before, because one's gone out this morning, so I think it's the week before. And you guys came in with several recommendations, and I've ordered a couple of the recommendations to try. The first ones that have arrived are the Curl Lady ones. I cannot remember who recommended them, but one of you did. So the Curl Lady ones have arrived from TikTok. I've got a black and a nude. The reason I've got two is because it was cheaper to have two delivered than it was to have one, because it will mean I'll get a discount and free postage. So what am I seeing? Let's have a look. We've got 3 rows of fastening. It'd probably be easier to show you on the nude, wouldn't it? Black doesn't show up very well on camera. Bear with, I'll open the nude one. Oh, they've got kind of little plastic boob things in there that look nothing like my boobs. Okay, so as I was saying, they're very, very soft material, a very soft, stretchy kind of material. They've got 3, oh, this one's got 4. Have I ordered 2 different ones? I may have ordered 2 different ones for the sake of trying them. Now this one has 3 rows of fastening, this one has 4. So perhaps I ordered 2 different ones. It's entirely possible. I'm tired at this point in the day. I don't know what I ordered. 4 rows of fastenings on the back and 4 rows down, 5 different widths across. Removable padding in here. There's a little thing here that you can pull the pad out with if you want to. Removable padding. Slightly higher in the front. The last one that I tried, I don't know if I tried it on camera. I don't think I did. The last one I tried was too low in the front and I just fell out the front of it when I bent down. So, the bra that I currently have on, I'll turn sideways. This is how I look at it. Obviously my stomach sticks out too much and that doesn't help. But there is, in the sum up is, it's not as much as I would like. I would like them to be more here. Somewhere at the door. Hello, it's actually a whole another day. It's the next day. It's Thursday now. I went downstairs to answer the door. When I came back up, my phone had died and I got sidetracked, put my phone on charge, got sidetracked, forgot what I was doing. So here we are, coming back to you with the bra try on. So I'm going to move you down slightly so that you are at bust height. So these are the bras I'm currently wearing. They're from the cover of the catalogue. They're comfortable. They do dig under the arms, unfortunately. When I bend, they dig under the arms. And I don't think the support is all it could be. I would prefer them to be a bit more up there. The old boobs. And there's too much of a slope and not enough that. So I ordered, as I was saying to you yesterday, bras from Curl Lady. And I have got 2 different ones. So the black is small lace seamless. I presume it's the lace that's small, not the bra. And the nude is scarless cartilage underwear in powder. Not sponsored, by the way. I paid for these myself, and if they're no good, I will send them back, because there's no point buying loads of underwear that isn't any good. So each one comes with an extender strip. So as I was saying to you yesterday, the nude one has 5 rows of 4 layer fastening, and this is the one I'm going to try first. So this is how I look sideways on in my current bra. First things first, I think either I've done the straps up too tight or it's too small. I went for the 3XL because that's what it suggested. The 5 rows of fastening are incredibly difficult to do up. As you can see, I'm bulging. I'm going to try altering the shoulder straps and see if that helps. Okay, changing the shoulder straps did help, but I think the cup is still too small for me. We've got side boob going on. There's no side support. And I'm very flat again. Very, very flat. You can see from the droop here that I'm not supported and lifted. This is what I want to see, but with a boob separation. So I don't want a mono boob, but I want to see that essentially. With all of these side bits gathered in. And comfort. It feels like the fabric is absolutely marvellous. If you have a smaller and, let's face it, less pendulous breast than me, the fabric is amazing and it feels very comfortable. But I don't think it's the right bra for my dangly boobs, sadly. I'm not gathered in enough here. But it is very comfortable. And the thing is, you say to yourself, well, it'd be very nice for wearing around the house, but then if I'm around the house, I don't have to have a bra on. I did alter the straps and I haven't got them quite the same. So that maybe makes a small difference. I don't hate it. And let me just do the dip test. I fell out a bit. I fell out too much to show you on camera. How often do you bend down and waggle like that? Not that often, I guess. Let me try the black one. Worse. So much smaller, much more side boob. I'm absolutely not in there. I went for the 3X because that's what it said, but I think I needed a 4X. And even the 4X, I'm not convinced we're big enough. I had to put the extender onto this one. I could have more extension than I've got. Right, I've got more extension on now, but even so, I'm overhanging in every direction. Definitely worse. I cannot begin to tell you how awful it looks when I look down. Oh, so the curl lady certainly is not the one for me, not in a 3X at least. And these will be going back as well. I have got other bras coming. I've taken your recommendations on several, and I've got other bras coming. I could go up to a 4X in this, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. I don't think these are big enough. I've changed back into a different top because that blue one's... Excuse the dogs. I changed back into a different top because that blue one's slightly too short. So yeah, the quest continues. Now, several of you recommended some bras from M&S, which I haven't yet tried. My qualms there is that they don't do the back size that I think I am. And of course, people always say go and get measured. And a lot of these sites have measuring tools where you should be able to measure yourself. But it always says things like bend down and measure them at the right angle point. And I'm like, mine are very pendulous. If I bend down and measure them now, I don't think that's what we're... I don't think I'm going to get a true and accurate reading. And also, a lot of you mentioned Bravissimo, which of course is the ultimate goal, isn't it? But again, I think I need to be measured. The good thing about buying these off TikTok Shop, and the good thing about TikTok Shop is the returns are very simple. I will bag them back up, I go to the shop, print out the label, and they will refund me instantly the moment the parcel's been dropped off at the parcel shop. So yeah, you can't complain about that at least. Yeah, that needs back up then. Nice dry morning walk for a change. I've only got 3 of them. Bella's off with Ant. And I don't think it rained in the night either, so hopefully not too much sludge in the park. However, if there is even an inch of swamp, Ted will find it. Well, after I recorded us arriving at the park this morning, we had another Teddy performance when it was time to come home, with him not getting back on the lead. This time he was able to get out of the park and run off down the road, which ensued lots of people chasing him, trying to get him. And of course, the more you chase him, the further away you get him. And I'm saying to people, please don't chase him. Please don't chase him, because the more you go after him, the more he goes in the opposite direction. He thinks that's hilarious. Anthony finally managed to get him by pulling up alongside in the car and saying, come on, get him, we're going to Nanny's. And he jumped in the car. He did not get to go to Nanny's, needless to say. He's in the house in disgrace. And he will, henceforth, stay on an extendable lead, because I cannot risk him being out in the road. Not amused by Ted today. Ted thinks he's hilarious. Ted thinks it's the funniest thing ever. Comes back in and he's like, ah, that was good, wasn't it? And I'm like, no, not good. Not good, mate. Everybody's angry with you. So, that's been my morning. Taken up a good hour of my morning, which I had other plans for. My intention was to leave the house this morning, go to the unit, do drop-offs and pick-ups at the unit before going to my mother's. And Ted has now used up my spare time. And annoyingly, I've got a Jamie Oliver flavour shaker in the boot, which is rolling around and pissing me off. So change of plan. Parcel drop off first this morning, and I've got an item to pick up because I bought something on Vinted. And then over to Mother's, and then unit on the way home from Mother's tonight, which will be the worst possible time of day to be in that kind of traffic at that side of town. So yay! Double yay squared with icing on top. Anyway, oh, you're wonking. I'm not in the mood for you to have a quick wonk this morning. I'm telling you now, behave. It is still just about morning junction. Right, so yeah, parcel shop. Drop off my parcels, pick up my Vinted item, show you that. And then Mother's. Okay, I've dropped off my TikTok return. Those bras from this morning, so they'll be refunded within the next half an hour, which is really very good. I'm quite impressed by that. As soon as it's been scanned back in, you get your refund. And then I picked up my Vinted item, which is a cream jumper. It's yours clothing. I can't remember how much I paid, but I'll put it on the screen for you. I thought it said it was new with tags, but now I don't see tags. However, I look at so many that I may have got it mixed up. But I have this in grey, so I know I like it. It should fit me. Why did I want a cream jumper? Because, as you know, I've actually been having a big clear out of clothes. Logically speaking, shouldn't need anything. But I bought, a little while ago, I bought some leopard print needle cord trousers from either Shein or Temu, I can't remember which. And I really like them, but I don't have anything to wear with them. And I've tried them on with various things that I own. I won't mix patterns. I think I'm a little bit funny about what I'll wear with. So if I'm wearing a patterned trouser, then it's got to be a plain top. I couldn't wear, for example, leopard print trousers with a striped jumper. And some people can, and for some people it works. For me, it would bother me. In the same way that I can't wear odd socks also bothers me. And so I tried on various plain jumpers I had, but because of the colours in these trousers, I wasn't happy with any of it. The only thing they look okay with was a black jumper, but the black jumper wasn't really the look I was going for. So I thought I need a cream jumper. I had a look on various websites. I thought I'll have a look on Vinted, and this is in absolutely as new condition, even though it's not new with tags. Like I said, I looked at several and I probably decided to go with the one that was cheaper. I think it was £4, but I've told you by now because it'll be on the screen anyway. So we'll try that on, possibly try it on when we get to Mum's maybe. I've tried my jumper on. I think it's a little bit too snug. Mum says it's not, and I thought this was the best place to show you because I can walk all the way down the hallway there. I think, oh god, maybe I'm too far away now.
Oh, you're putting it on the blog to see whether
I think it's a little bit snugger than I would like. Where can I be? There.
Yeah.
It's all right, it's fine, but
Yeah.
probably I just would have gone a size up. I can feel it here.
You would have rather have had it baggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, jumpers are meant to be big and baggy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's okay, it's fine. I'll just lose 4 stone, it'd be great. Good morning. I have no idea what day it is. I went to Mum's yesterday. Yesterday was Thursday, today is Friday. Good morning on Friday. I am on my way to work, as I'm sure you can tell, with crud on my specs. Where's my crud cutter? You may be wondering why I switched back to these specs from the ones that I got in a recent video. I changed back for Kaz's funeral, and I don't know why I felt that I needed to, but I wore a dark outfit and I changed back to the dark specs. And on the day that I did that, I left the other specs on the bedside table, and when I came home later that day, I knocked them off down the back of the bedside table, and when I was retrieving them, I broke the bloody arm off. So I have to take them to be repaired, which is a minor thing. The actual getting them repaired, minor thing, probably not even very expensive. Remembering to take them to be repaired, whole other ball game. Whole other ball game. So they sit there every day. I go, oh yeah, I must take those. And then I make plans to take them. And I tell myself, okay, well when I'm going to the unit, I've got to go past Specsavers, I'll take them then. And then every single time I drive past Specsavers and go, oh damn it, I forgot them again. They're not from Specsavers, but I'm sure Specsavers will repair them if I ask them nicely. My local Specsavers are very nice people. I am on my way to work. I am leaving slightly later than planned, as usual. I don't know if you always leave later than planned as usual, does it mean your plan was never a plan in the first place? Am I planning to fail in the first place? Who knows? But luckily these roadworks have gone that were on the main road just here. So it should only be the normal Monday morning difficulties rather than the additional Monday morning plus garnish of roadworks difficulties. It's not Monday, it's Friday. Not Monday. What am I talking about? Weekday morning difficulties, not Monday morning difficulties. Wow. The only consolation to me is that at this point, if you are a regular viewer, then you have given up expecting me to make any sense. If you are a regular viewer and you haven't given up expecting me to make any sense, that's on you. That's on you because you've not been paying attention. if you're a new viewer, you should probably be aware now that it'll be a long time before you get anything of any value or sense out of me. Oh, good luck at work today, Carla. I'm not winning Vlogger of the Year anytime soon. An entire day and a half have passed since we last spoke. So I went to work yesterday morning, all good. I came home yesterday evening and I thought, oh, my phone's nearly dead. I'll pop my phone on charge. Pop my phone on charge, and then I was like, right. The kids and I decided we would go out and get a carvery because there's been a carvery special offer on this week. If you've noticed, there's been a lot of roast dinners in my week. It's because there's been £7 for a carvery roast dinner this week. And so it's a long time since me and both my children have made it out together. So I said to them, do you want to go out and get a carvery roast? And we decided we would go. And then I said, well, that's good because I can pop to the unit on the way. Unit closes at 6, so if we leave the house just after 5:30, get to the unit in time to get in, get what I need, come back out, get to the carvery. All good. Put my phone on charge, left the house. Do you see the problem? Phone on charge, left the house. Got to the unit, thought, right, where's my phone for me to find the things I need? At home on charge. So I went into the unit. I forgot to take the stuff in that I was taking with me. I left that in the boot. Went into the unit, brought out the things that I could remember, got some of it wrong. I was convinced that I'd sold a calculator. I have 5 calculators currently in stock and I didn't know which one I'd sold, so I brought them all home only to discover I hadn't sold any of them. So I think I must have had an offer on a or sent an offer on a calculator, and that was why that was in my head. Brought home a pair of trousers that I was convinced were ones that I'd sold and they were the wrong ones. But most of the things I got right, and I only forgot completely one item. Still got to go back tomorrow for the rest of it. And then we went off to the carvery, and that was when I realised that the code to have the £7 bargain was on my phone. But Natalie was luckily able to find one, so we did that. And then I got home last night and I thought, right, I'd go and get my phone off the chair where I've left it on charge, and I must talk to my vlog and explain to them what I've done. And then my alarm went off to ring my mother, so I rang my mother, and then I forgot to talk to you. Essentially, I am a rubbish vlogger. And then this morning I got up, and I would normally talk to you on my way to work, as you know, but Natalie ended up jumping in with me to have a lift to work, so I talked to her instead. And here we are, we're coming home from work. I was going to be baking this evening because Tracy wanted cakes for bingo, but she just sent me a message saying she's not able to go to bingo after all, so that's off. So I'm glad I hadn't got home and started. Not that it would matter because we'd just eat more bloody cake, but I eat enough cake as it is. I don't really know what else is going to happen this evening. No idea. I don't really have much else in the way of news, I don't think. No? No, watch this space. Oh, I do have some news. I had a message from Sarah. Her second lot of Happy Mail has arrived safely and has not been delivered to the recycling box. One of you did ask in the comments, was her safe delivery place written down as a recycling box, in which case everyone were only doing what they were meant to do. No, her safe delivery place was not meant to be her recycling bin. So they weren't doing what they meant to do. I'm sure that the Every Driver acted in good faith, but unless you know which day somebody's recycling is, or even unless you put a note through, that's the thing. It may not have been recycling day, but it's a big blue wheelie bin with a lid, so the next time Sarah opened it, she wouldn't have looked inside in case there was a parcel in there unless she'd known it had been delivered. So back to the good old days when they used to put a card through saying you weren't here, so we have put your parcel in your recycling bin. That would have been fine, wouldn't it? She would have gone, oh, must get that before recycling day. But they didn't do that. They didn't notify her. And yes, it's on the tracking, but it was Happy Mail. So she didn't have the tracking, but she didn't know it was coming. See? If it's something you've ordered, you can check the tracking and go, where the heck's my parcel? But because it was Happy Mail, she didn't have access to the tracking because it was supposed to be a surprise. Anyway, the second one that I posted has arrived safely. She's very pleased with it. She likes the little worry bear. And I said I'd love to see a picture of the cross stitch when she completes that. And so all's well that ends well there. I went and picked up Tammy's medication from the pharmacy at lunchtime today. Not that that's anything, that just popped back into my head. I don't know why I bothered saying that. Anyway, that's done. I'm on the evening dog walk. I'd forgotten that I'm on the evening dog walk. Good Lord. Not until I just literally drove up and saw the park gates and thought, I wonder if our dogs are in the park. Of course they're not. You know why they're not in the park? Because it's my turn to take them. Right, so that's what's happening. I'm going to go home, get changed and take the dogs at the park. Alrighty then. I've made it to my plumbing. I'm sitting on my plumbing for the first time this year. And I don't mind telling you, it's been a trial and tribulation getting here because I didn't bother getting changed. I'm still in my work stuff, including my work shoes, which are just open slip-on Skechers. And I thought to myself, it's been a lovely dry day today, so I don't need to worry getting changed, it'll be fine. I overlooked the fact that it wasn't a lovely dry night last night. So I've literally slipped and slid all the way across the mud to get here. I've got two captives. I've got Teddy's on the lead. He's just tied me up in the lead. Hang on, bear with. Teddy's on the extendable. Bella's also on the lead. She's not on the extendable because 2 extendables is asking for trouble. It's like a maypole. Teddy's not allowed his freedom because he's been an absolute arse recently about disappearing given the chance. Bella can't have her freedom this evening because on the other side of the park there is a couple of dads and their kids climbing trees and stuff, which is, you know, it's fine. Obviously they have as much right to be in the park, but I can't trust Bella to be polite. She tends to think that the park is her own and she shouts at people. She doesn't bite and she's not actually aggressive, but she doesn't have to shout at people and they don't want a small dog dashing at them and yelling. So she's on the lead. She's not having her freedom. And trying to get here across that mud with 2 of them on the lead who both didn't want to be was, I was like Ski Sunday. And I'm showing my age. If you remember Ski Sunday, good God. I can't remember the theme tune to Ski Sunday. And yet I bet if I heard it. Something like that. That's all I can remember. So yeah, I'm on my plumbing, being tied up by dogs on leads. It's actually been a really, really lovely day. It's been the second really lovely day that we've had this year, and both of those 2 days I've spent in work. So, and apparently somebody said to me today, well, the rain's coming back next week, so that was cheerful. To a flying start this morning. Good morning on Sunday. We're at the boot sale. I've got Tammy with me this morning. Tammy decided she would come for a bit of fresh air and exercise, isn't it, mate? You look delighted about it. And Bella, who is already ready to see all her friends. Look. We went to Toby Carvery for breakfast and Bella was fast asleep in the back of the car until she realised she was at Bacon House. Suddenly she's wide awake and look, this way, come on, in we go. I was about to lock Tammy in the unit, but I think she sensed it because she shot out the door really sharpish. She just suddenly nipped out. So I think she must have sensed my intention. We've picked up the stuff that I just sold, including the stuff that I forgot to get the other night when I hadn't got my phone with me. Tammy's going home with armland stuff. What's your plan, Tam?
All this stuff of mine's been in the unit for 2 years now, and I haven't needed any of it. So the plan is to go through it all and decide whether or not I still want what I decided 2 years ago I couldn't live without.
Yeah, 2 years on, you might be a different person, might you?
Well, 2 years on, I've got rid of the DVD player, so there's no point keeping the DVD.
Strong point. Strong point. So yeah, Anthony and Bella are in the car. And I just said to Tammy, I guarantee, word for word, we'll get back in the car and I go, if I'd known you were going to be bloody ages, I would have walked home from here. Guarantee it. We just popped in Home Bargains and they've got a nice range of Easter stuff. And look what they've got. I must not buy Easter gonks. I must not buy them. Oh, look, big bunny. Oh, look, Ed.
You're not allowed Easter gonks.
I'm not allowed Easter gonk.
Can't coat with gonk festival.
To be fair, gonks are mostly just for Christmas. And this is Hinge stuff in. Oh, they're not allowed Easter gonks. These are solar gonks. They go in the garden. They don't count, surely. It's a garden gonk. It's not an Easter gonk. It's not the same at all. We've got some nice solar lights as well. Some really cute Mrs. Hinge stuff in. Dog bandanas. Hinge Farm dog bandana. Duvet sets. Rodney the alpaca cushion. Yeah, some lovely little stuff. Really nice stuff. I like those glasses, they're very nice. We don't need any glassware, but they're very nice. Let's get some new fake trellis for the garden because Ted has walked all over mine so much that it's given up. Have you noticed Ted in the garden? He's like, I'm walking through that.
He doesn't see anything.
He doesn't care, he just goes straight through things.
I don't think he's got.
There's no price there on those at the moment. I'll come back in when they've got their garden stuff set up a bit more. Is that cow parsley printed duvet set? Oh look, there's Mickey and Friends. Oh, it just says super soft. It don't... I suppose it's wintry. Yeah,
yeah,
wintry. Yeah.
Harry Potter quilted throw.
Oh yeah. Didn't notice that. Lilo and Stitch. Some more Harry Potter stuff. Hedwig hot water bottle. These new plates in Home Bargains are really nice. They're $2.49. $2.49 for a dinner plate, $1.99 for a side plate, $1.99 for the bowls, $2.49 on the pasta bowls. They're lovely. I really like those. Those are cute as well. Home Bargains getting into the caterpillar cake wars now as well. Look, everybody's on it. I'm home from the car boot. I have just done my car boot haul video, hence being surrounded by stuff. I have looked up some prices and I'm very pleased with what I bought today. But much as I'm actually in the mood to sit here and start listing it, I'm very aware that I'm really, really behind on all of my editing this week. So I'm going to be disciplined and go and sit and do some editing. And yeah, crack on with some of that. Tammy's off out in a bit to the hockey game. Anthony's already popped out, I think. Natalie's at work. I should get on with stuff is what I should do. Somehow it always seems to be the days when you've got the most to do that things go wrong more, doesn't it? So it's now 7:15. I've managed to edit about half an hour of video and then spent the rest of the last 4 hours wrangling with technical difficulties, which I do seem to have sorted out now, but I've got a lot more editing to do before I can stop. So that's going to be the rest of my evening now, is more editing, which means there's nothing for you guys to see. So I will say good night to you. Good night to this week's waffle. Last week I asked you whether you'd rather have one long waffle or split into two. And I think generally the consensus was if it's going to be really long, you're happy for it to split into two. So the way I will work it is after I do the editing, I'll see how long it is and then take that decision from there each week. We'll just do it on an ad hoc basis. So with all that said, thank you for joining me and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye for now.